What up, tubers? This is Ray from rwcweb.com, Rayware Computers since 1996. If you've been struggling when it comes to creating your affiliate websites, you're not alone. If you're having problems getting your affiliate sites going, stop. Go to rwcweb.com, put your best email in that box right there, and I will show you oodles and oodles of stuff. Alright, let's talk about a free HTML editor. Free HTML editor, okay? And this is at htmleditor.in, and I believe you saw some of my videos now. You can do this in here, okay? Or you can do this in any back-end file management system. Like I use BlueHost. Okay, I know they probably have it in GoDaddy, they might have it in Wix. I don't know any other platform that they have it in, but it is a common thing. It's a back-end file management system, okay? So you would click to go to your files, okay, and if you look here, okay, make that a little biggie wiggy for you. It's in the public file folder here, okay, RWC Web. And this is my folder, HTML. Okay, so let's go there now, see what's in there now. Okay, now, what did I say that was? HTML. Okay. Alright, that's not that, but this. Okay, so that's there now. And let's go back to the editor in this file, okay? So we're here, okay? So let's close this. Where are we? Let's see what we got going on here. Alright, what I want to show you today is how to make these pop-up forms. Now, I created this file. Let's X out of that a second. Let's X out of that a second, okay? Now, let me see which file it is. Is it this one? Now, in these particular things, you can edit it like a word processor. Okay? So what I'm going to do real quick here is I'm going to get rid of that crap that's in here. Just bear with me. Copying it, close. And what I love about HTML, okay, so now I want to replace this little bit of code that's here. Okay, so now anytime you're going to replace code, Control A, select all, or you could use your little mouse thing and select all. You know, back in the day when I first started in this, people were amazed that I never used the mouse. Even today, I can still use the keyboard without using the mouse. Okay, and so forth. Alright, but I digress on that. Alright, so here, whenever you're replacing any kind of code, any kind of text, if you're renaming a file, okay, when you go to copy and paste, whatever you want to get rid of and you don't want any longer, you highlight it first and you hit that delete button and get rid of it completely. Because, man, it will mess you up like jumping in the ring with Mike Tyson. Okay? So now I'm just going to use my keys, hold Control, hit the letter V. Okay, for you mouse users, it's right click and paste. Okay, so I'm going to save this file. And always know where you're at, what file you're in. Okay, see, I'm in RWC Web, HTML folder, and the index HTML. Okay, it says it right up here too. So always know where you're at when you're copying and pasting. Okay, so I'm going to close this out because I just wanted to change the index file. And if you remember your index file, what the index file does, okay, what the index file does is it puts you in the directory and you don't have to type the file name for example, test HTML. Okay, if you got an index file in there, it indexes it. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to show you, let's edit the file. Now in these HTML editors, even the free editor, again, you can do it in like a notepad thing like what I just did. Okay, it's a little bit more advanced than Notepad. As a matter of fact, if you want to get that for your computer, just do a search for Notepad++, and it'll edit your HTML files just like this with the colors. Okay, and they also have HTML file editors as well. Okay, so there's the file. It's in the index of rwcweb.com. Okay, and the folder HTML. Now, I'm going to edit it with the editor that's like a word processor. Okay, and this is just a simple table that I use, and I put a picture up in there. And this is what I wanted to show you today. Okay, how to do a pop-up. You come here, and this pops up like that. Okay, now I happen to do this with a PDF file. You could do it with a website. Matter of fact, let me show you how it would look with a website. Let's try my Rayware Computers ones, just for shits and giggles. Let's let that load up first, and let me go back and teach you this. So now, you come in here, and you're going to put this as your link. Okay, see, that's my link right there. rwcweb.com/html. I don't think I can make that any bigger. Oh, there we go. Okay, and that's the path. It's called the path to the link if it's on the computer, and a URL if it's on the web. Okay, so we're going to go to Target. Okay, we want to put it in a pop-up window. You could put it in a new window. You could put it in a topmost window, same window, parent window, and so forth. Okay, now you could put it in an iframe as well. Okay, but this pop-up window is great for affiliate marketing. Okay, because you could just do an HTML file, very small one, with a picture in the middle of the file, and you know, like I put this picture on this and put a link on there to an affiliate offer. Okay, so I did the width at 500. I did the height at 500. Again, just a demonstration with a PDF file. Now the left position is across this way in pixels. Okay, so on average, if your average viewing area is 960, I don't know if you remember, 960, okay, across, we'll put this in the middle. In other words, if we go, the beginning of the window would be at this point from the left. Okay, so if this is 450 across right to here at this point, for an example, which it most likely is, okay, because this looks like it's pretty centered on the window, that's where that is, the left position in this far from the left. The same thing goes for the top. Okay, now there's other choices here, but there's a lot of default things that happen, so we're just going to go with this. Okay, so now always remember to save. All right, always remember to save, and let's go and take a look at it. Now we can look here for a preview, but it's only going to open up in a blank, and that's fine. But we can actually go to the URL that I made. If we go to the URL, we're going to need to refresh it. Okay, so it takes the code. So let's go to the URL, and boom, there it is. Now again, this is a PDF, and it's just a sample, and what I did is I just created pictures in this PDF. But you can actually make a PDF as a pop-up, okay, and have a bunch of text and stuff in there, and have your affiliate links in there as well. Okay, now the reason why you do pop-up is because you don't want to, you know, like if this was my website or my blog, you could just do a little pop-up and people can click on your link or opt in or whatever you want to do with it. Okay, so now we're going to take my Rayware Computers URL, and we're going to go back to the link, just double click on it, and let's replace that URL with my Rayware Computers. And as you can see, I copied it. When I copied it, it took the whole thing. Because now if I go into Notepad and I paste it in here, it's going to have all the whole entire URL. But in this, it automatically does it. And you can make the choice for FTP and so forth. Okay. So now we had already set up the targeting. So let's leave it at that. Even though this is a website. So we're going to save it. And again, we can view it here or we can view it on the actual page. If you view it on the actual page, you're going to have to refresh it. Okay. So let's see where it takes us. Boom. And that website is total responsive. Now let's see where it takes us, because I don't think I got this opening in a new window. Okay, look at that. It's taking it right to my offer page. Okay. You understand? Is that a fantastic thing? That is a fantastic little pop-up thing going on there. Let's do that again. My Rayware Computers page. Okay, see my current site, which is rwcweb.com. Alright, so these pop-ups are fantastic in affiliate marketing. So this is Ray from Rayware Computers since 1996. rwcweb.com. Got my new YouTube channel going. I'm going to ask you to like and subscribe, because that's what YouTube tells me to tell you guys. Take care.